Assalamualaikum, my name is Wan Muhammad Daniel Saiful Haq and my registration number is DF230021. Today, I will talk about introduction. This study is conducted to evaluate traffic noise level along Jalan Keluang and to compare difference between weekday and weekend. The result help to understand the impact of noise on human health and quality of life and support noise reduction planning. Next, for type of data and measurement scale. The noise level data is quantitative, continuous and ratio level, allowing price measurement and meaningful comparison. Decibel value can vary continuously and the true 0 point make it suitable for statistical analysis. The support comparison between weekday and weekend and help in planning traffic noise reduction strategies. Next, for research hypothesis. In this project, two research hypotheses are proposed for comparison between weekday and weekend noise level. Let X represent the noise level record on weekday and Y represent the noise level record on weekend. The hypotheses are formulated as follows. For the H1, the average noise level along Jalan Keluang on weekday is higher than the average noise level record during weekend. For H2, the variability is noise level on weekday differ from the variability noise level on weekend. For the problem statement, traffic noise affect driver focus and road safety. Jalan Keluang was selected because several fatal accidents occurred there in 2019. This study examined whether higher noise levels are linked to accident risk, helping to improve road safety through better noise management.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Aisyah binti Yusof and my metric number DF230029. I can explain the objective on this project. The objective of this case study are as follow. First, to measure and identify the traffic noise level along Jalan Keluang, specifically in the direct from Batu Pahat to Keluang. Second, to investigate whether there is a noticeable difference in the average noise level between weekday and weekend along Jalan Keluang. And the last objective, to evaluate whether the variability in noise level differ between weekday and weekend. Okay, for the study location, the location was selected because it allows controller measure of traffic noise near house and shop, particularly around at the Parit Sempadan. Traffic light where background accelerating noise can be compared. Its position allow the busy Jalan Keluang, make it suitable for studying weekday and weekend traffic noise impact on the surrounding community. Okay, next for the limitation. The challenge in this study include the difficulty of separating noise from individual vehicle due to overlapping traffic, the limitation of having only weekday and weekend data, the complex noise pattern created by vehicle stopping, idling and accelerating at the nearby traffic light, and the reduced accuracy of smartphone app compared to calibrate sound equipment, all of which make the analysis less precise and more difficult to interpret.
So I continue my part is methodology, which is we selected a location in front of Bumbun Tinggi Seafood Restaurant in Parit Raja, Johor. This site is situated along Jalan Keluang, part of Federal Route 50 which connects Batu Pahat, Ayer Hitam and Keluang. This road is particularly busy during peak hour and making it suitable for comparing noise pattern between weekdays and weekends. So for data collection timing, we collected data in the morning from 7:30 am to 8:30 am during the morning peak hour. Measurements were taken under two different conditions, one on a weekday and another one weekend. So this allowed us to observe differences in traffic patterns and noise level within the same time frame. Next, for measurement tools, the measure noise level, we use the sound meter, decibel meter S, that the apps available for Android. This app records sound intensity in decibel, update every 30 seconds and display minimal, average, then maximum readings. It is user-friendly, free and practical for field data collections. And for data collection process, our data collection follow a structured process. We set up at the location before 7:30 AM, started the apps and recorded noise level every 30 seconds for 1 full hour. We confused on capturing the maximum decibel reading in each interval, ensuring consistent and comparable data between weekdays and weekend. So next, for workflow overview, our research workflow was systematic. We began by determining the study locations, set the data and time, collected data using the apps, and analyzed the data using statistical methods, and finally, discuss and conclude our finding. So for the limitation considerations, why our methodology was practical, we acknowledge certain limitation. The smartphone apps took convenience in less accurate than professional sound level methods. Additionally, noise from multiplied overlapping vehicle and traffic light dynamics add complexity to data interpretation. So that I can conclude of methodology. In summary, our methodology was designed to ensure fairness, consistency and reliability in data collection. This strong foundation enabled us to conduct meaningful comparison and draw valid conclusion about traffic noise along Jalan Keluang.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Syambil Azmi. My matric number is DF230026, and today I want to talk about our group discussion from our project. The first thing is the student study overview and methodology. The location that we take is for Jalan Keluang near the seafood Bumbung Tinggi restaurant. And our objective is to compare noise level between weekend and weekday. During morning peak hour, that is 7:30 AM to 8:30 AM, and for our data collection interval of 30 seconds, and the total data that we recorded is 120, 60 per segment, and for our data cleaning, a significant outer 104 decibel was removed from the weekend data set to ensure the mean and the dispersion measure variance NSD accurately reflected typically condition. For our secondly is the descriptive statistic and the distribution. For our central tendency, weekday recorded higher noise level across all metrics, and for our mean we get 82.458 decibel weekday and lower and the weekend, and for our median is 83.363 decibel, and for our mode is 85.269 decibel, and for our dispersion, weekday show higher variability, that is variance is 126.049, and for our SD is 11.227, suggesting a wider range of noise fluctuation during the work weeks. And for our skewness, as you can see, our weekday is negatively skew, and for our median is closer to the third quartile, and for our weekend, as you can see, we have positive skew, and the median is closer to the first quartile. Okay, for our third is the hypothesis testing. As you can see, our mean noise level for the z-test is, for the test type is we take one tail z-test. That is for our significant level is 0.05, and the result that we get from the calculation is our z-value is 5.946, more than z-value, that is 1.65. For our conclusion is null hypothesis rejected. There is statistically significant evidence that weekday noise is higher than weekend noise. For our variant comparison, for F-test or ANOVA, as you can see, our test type, we take the two-tail F-test. The significant level is 0.05, and the result from our calculation for F value is 1.251. That is less than critical F value, that is 1.436. For our conclusion is fail to reject the null hypothesis. The variant is noise level is statistically equivalent for both weekend and weekday. And lastly, for casual factor and real world impact, our primary causes is heavy traffic flow connecting to Air Hitam, Keluang and Batu Pahat to Parit Raja during the morning rush. For our noise source, as you can see, our mechanical noise from car gearbox during the traffic jam, stop and start dynamic caused by the nearby traffic light. And for our implication, findings suggest need for target urban planning or acoustic strategies to mitigate noise during weekend and weekday peak hours. That's all for me. Thank you.
So, for the conclusion, study investigate noise level on Jalan Keluang near Bumbung Tinggi Seafood Restaurant, specifically focusing on the difference between weekend and weekdays during the morning rush hour. The main finding was start weekdays. Weekdays tend to be noisier than weekends. This difference was directly linked to by heavy traffic on weekdays morning. The result traffic congestion amplified noise from vehicle particularly the loud noise produced by the gearbox. Conversely, the reduced traffic flow on week weekdays led to the quieter surrounding environment.